Gaur Hari.
Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango, Gaura Hari.
Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango, Gaur Hari.
Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango, Gaura Hari.
Jai Sachinandana Gaura Hari, Gaura 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 Hari.
Jai Sachinandana Gaura Hari, Gaura 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 Hari.
Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango, Gaura Hari. Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango, Gaura Hari. Jai Sachinandana Gaura Hari, Gaura 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 Hari. Jai Sachinandana Gaura Hari, Gaura 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 Hari. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Jai Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada, Jai 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 Prabhupada.
Jai Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada, Jai 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 Prabhupada.
Jai Gurudev, Jai Gurudev, Jai 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 Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev, Jai Gurudev, Jai 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 Gurudev.
Thank you very much for joining today's session. Before we go to the class, just will offer our pranamas to all Guru Parampara. Om Agnanatimirandasya Gnananjana Shalakaya Chakshuranmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namane. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pachati Deshatarine. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktiranda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, today we are very fortunate to discuss this Shikshashtakam, first verse, on the auspicious month of Purushottama month. Purushottama month is the glorification of Purushottama, Lord Sri Krishna, which is very dear to him. Whatever we do on this Purushottama month, it will be 1,000 times multiplication will be happen. So if you hear 1 hour means that is equal to 1,000 hours. If you chant 1 mala equal to 1,000 malas. So we should increase our sadhana, our japa, our hearing, our reading on this auspicious Purushottama month. We are all fortunate to have this association to discuss about this verse, Shikshashtakam, first verse. Actually, we have so many sampradayas, so many paramparas. And each sampradaya, they gave various literatures, like in Sri Sampradaya, Ramanujacharya gave some Gita Bhashyam. So, like that, Madhvacharya in Madhva Sampradaya he gave. But in our Sampradaya, Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not give any big literatures. He said that we have already Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, we will just follow. Just he gave only 8 verses. Ashtakam, 8 verses. But those 8 verses are very powerful. How much powerful means? Each word is like a big meaning behind it on each word. If you sincerely follow these 8 verses, we can become a nice devotee. We can purify ourselves. So without further delay, we'll go the Shikshashtakam first verse. So you're able to see my screen, right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. So I'll recite. You all repeat after me. It is very, very powerful verse. Even by reciting, we can purify our hearts. Cheto darpanamarjanam
Chedodarpanamarjanam
bhava mahadavagni nirvapanam
Bhavamahadavaktinirvapanam
eya kairava chandrika vitaranam
Preyakairava Chandrika Vidaranam
vidyavadhu jivanam
Vidyavadhu Jivanam
anandambudivardhanam
Anandambudivardhanam
प्रतिपदं पूर्णामृतस्वादनं
Pradipadam Purnamrudaswadanam
सर्वात्मस्नपनं परं विजयते श्रीकृष्णसङ्कीर्तनम्.
Sarvatma Snapanam Param Vijayade Sri Krishna Sankirtanam.
Let me read the translation. Let there be all victory for the chanting of the holy name of Lord Krishna, which cleanse the mirror of the heart and stop the miseries of blazing fire of material existence. The chanting is the waxing moon that spreads the white lotus of good fortune for all living entities. It is the life and soul of all education. The chanting of the holy name of Krishna expands the blissful ocean of transcendental life. It gives a cooling effect to everyone and enables one to taste full nectar at every step. See, this whole verse is talking about the effects of chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Here in this verse, they gave 7 effects of chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. The first one is, which can cleanses the mirror of heart. Heart means our consciousness. And the second effect is, stops the miseries of blazing fire of material existence. And third, fourth, fifth, there are so many mentioned here. But today we'll focus on 2 effects of chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. First one is Chetodarpanamarjanam, and the second one is Bhavadavagni Nirvapanam. So here, these are all 7 effects. In one verse, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave these 7 effects of chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. First, we will focus this cleansing heart and stopping the miseries of material existence. So, Cheto Darpana Marjana. What does this mean? Here, Cheto Darpana means our heart is compared as a Darpana. Darpana means mirror. The mirror will have a lot of dust. Like if your house is next to a highway traffic road, all the dust from the traffic vehicles, slowly dust will accumulate it on the mirror. If you clean every day, some dust will come. And if you don't clean every day, that will be very hard dust. You cannot remove in one day. You need to apply so many wind liquids, that are glass cleaning liquids, and so much of hard labor you need to do. Clean the heart. Clean that mirror. Similarly, our heart or our consciousness is also like that. What do you mean? Like we are associating with so many people every day. Sometimes we will associate with good people. Sometimes we associate with some bad people, some ignorant people, or so many people. All these are like a camera. Like camera, wherever you go, the camera will capture all the pictures or moments, irrespective of either good or bad. It will capture everything. Similarly, our heart, our consciousness, our thoughts also will be impacted the association that we have every day. So with that, our heart or our consciousness or our thought processes will be contaminated with the bad process, with bad thoughts, with the bad habits, or with bad thinking. So we need to purify our heart or our consciousness. How can we purify? If there is any dirt on our hand and our shirt, what we do? We will apply some soap or some detergent, and we will remove that dirt. Every day we take bath, morning bath, evening bath, sometimes 3 times bath if it is heavy summer. So why we are taking bath? To remove the dirt on our body. But how can I remove the dirt in my consciousness, in the heart, in my thought process? How can I remove that? In this material world, there is no process. That's why this Kali is increasing. There is no process, nobody is following to clean their thoughts. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling that Param Vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. The minute you chant, the first effect of this chanting is cleanse your heart. That means cleanse your consciousness. How? How it is possible? Just like there is a foggy weather. Sometimes if you are driving in a foggy weather, you don't know what vehicle is coming. It's completely, you don't know where you are going. You are totally covered with the fog and you don't have any clue where you are. But the minute the sunrise came, all the fog will be removed without any greater effort. Similarly, the minute you chant this holy name, our hearts also will be purified. And various places, Krishna told that this Kalikale Namarupe Krishna Avatara. So, Krishna came in this Kali Yuga in the name of Nama. So, in the form of Nama. So, Krishna is pure, and wherever this Nama or Krishna is there, automatically that place also will become pure. So, the minute you take this pure association, we will also become pure. How it is possible? Suppose if you take so many examples we have in the scriptures, a foolish person in our ISKCON movement, we saw so many people. Nowhere people came and there are so many bad habits, drug addictors, or gamblers, or prostitutes. So many people came. Just by chanting this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, all those bad habits, all those bad thoughts are automatically gone without any external force. Prabhupada used to say, people are spending a lot of money for de-addiction. So de-addiction means even now the USA government is spending millions of dollars to bring out of these drug addictions. Prabhupada used to say that you don't need to spend that much money, just give a little facility for our Krishna conscious people. We will chant and we will sing this holy name and we will feed the prasadam. All the drug addictors will become nice persons. This is true. Actually, last month I was traveling to India. I went to ISKCON Jaipur. In the ISKCON Jaipur is a very big campus, almost 50 acres campus. In front of the temple, they constructed a big building. The building, on top of that, there is a big board, de-addiction center. So if anybody addicted any drugs or any bad habits, if they can join the ISKCON, and if they are giving shelter in that building, and they are giving this medicine of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, automatically they are purifying and they are becoming a nice persons. So how great is this? This is evidence in front of us. We have evidence. We don't need to take it as a blindly. We have an evidence. Chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra will purify our hearts. The another benefit of this chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra is it will bring you the original position. The original position means we are all spirit souls. We are all part and parcel of Krishna. But with the illusion or with the association of this material nature, we are thinking like that we are this body. So with that bodily designation, we are discriminating ourselves and we are forgetting our real aim of life. Some people, they are thinking like that, I am a Brahmana, or I am a Vaishya, or I am a Kshatriya, or I am a software engineer, I am American, or I am Indian, I am Pakistani. So like that, they are thinking, I am the body. And with that, they are completely illusioned and they are not realizing the aim of the life. Just they are struggling to withhold their bodily designations. So Prabhupada used to quote, always there is a fight between Hindustani and Pakistani. So they are thinking like that they are bodies. So Prabhupada used to say, what if some Pakistani person died and he take birth in Hindustan? So he is changing his nature, right? So this body is temporary, but the ultimate identity is we are spirit souls. Mamaivamso jivaloka jivabhuta sanatana manasashtendriyani prakritistani karshati. So the real identity, first we need to identify ourselves, who we are. Because we are covered with so much of illusion and so much of confusion, people are not able to understand themselves, who they are. So with that, they are going in a wrong direction. By chanting this Hare Krishna Mahamantra, we will know our identity clearly. Hey Baba, I am not software engineer, or I am not a Indian, or I am not a American, or I am not a Sudra, or I am not a Brahmana. I am a spirit soul. I am a part and parcel of the Lord. So my duty is Sarvahim. Jivirehe Swarupa Krishna Nityadasa. So this bodily designations will be get removed. And in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu also, it was told, Sarvapadi Vinirmuktam Tatparatvena Nirmalam Rushikena Rushikesha Sevanam Bhakti Ruttama. So we need to remove all these bodily designations. How can we remove? By engaging ourselves, all the senses in Krishna's service. So all the senses. If you engage our senses in the service, Rishikesh's service, automatically these senses will be purified. Among all the senses, the tongue is very strong, ferocious. If you're able to control the tongue, majority of the problems are solved in our life. So the tongue is very, very dangerous organ. So we need to control this tongue. How can we control the tongue? By chanting the holy name. If you engage your tongue in chanting of the holy name, automatically the tongue will be purified. If tongue will be purified, slowly all other organs, all other indriyas will also get purified, and slowly will achieve this purity level. There is one wonderful pastime in our scriptures. There is one person, he is a robber. His name is Dyasuratnakara. What his job is, whoever is going on the way. In the olden days, there were no proper transportation system. They used to go one village to another village by walk. Sometimes there will be a forest in between one village to another. In this forest, the robbers will attack the passengers and loot all their valuable belongings. So like that, there was one robber, his name is Dyasuratnakara. This Dyasuratnakara job is, Ratnakara means he can take out all the ratnas, all the jewelries and everything, and that is his livelihood. He will take out and then he will live on those robbery items. So one day on that way, Narada Mahamuni also traveling, and he stopped. This Dyasuratnakara stopped Narada Mahamuni. Give me all your valuables. Narada Mahamuni gave a laugh. I am a monk, I am a sadhu. What valuable things I have? I have only this tambura and this chambals. If you want, you can take it. No, you are hiding something. You just give me, otherwise I'll cut your hands or I will kill you. Okay, Narada Mahamuni is a so compassionate person. Even though this Dyasuratnakara is doing a lot of bad things, he want to show compassion on him, and he want to shower mercy. He asked a question. Dyasuratnakara, you are looting so many people. Sometimes you are cutting their bodily parts and you are killing them. With that, you are accumulating a lot of bad karma, for whom you are doing this all bad karma? Dyasuratnakara told, I have a big family. I have my father and mother, my wife, and I have kids. I need to manage them. I need to give whatever they need. For their needs, I need to have money. That's why I'm doing all these things. So you are accumulating a lot of bad karma. You are telling that you are doing it for your family members. Can you go and ask, will they take any part of your bad karma? Then Dyasuratnakara went to home. First he approached their parents. My dear father and mother, to maintain you, to get medicines, to get all your bodily needs, I'm doing robbery job. With that, I'm collecting a lot of bad karma. Can you take some part of bad karma? Then parents told that, I never thought like that my son will become a robber. So everybody is telling that your son is robber. That itself is a big curse on us. And on top of that, you are asking me to take some more karma of yours. I cannot take. Please go away. Then he went, asked their kids, my dear son, my dear daughter, I'm working so hard. I'm stealing a lot of stuff for you. But with that, I am accumulating a lot of bad karma. Can you please share? The same answer from the kids also. No, we never thought like that we will take birth in a family of robbers. But unfortunately, we took birth. But on top of that, taking additional bad karma, which is not possible. Then he went to his dear wife. He went and asked, my dear Ardangani, you are better half for me. So I'm accumulating a lot of bad karma to arrange nice jewelry, nice saris, nice facilities to all of you. Can you take some karma with you? Then wife told that, no. Wherever I go, they are gossiping me about me. The robber's wife, robber's wife, robber's wife. It is itself is a great insult. I cannot take any karma of you. Go away. Then Tyasuratnakara came with a very, very sad face to Narada Mahamuni. Narada Mahamuni, I accumulated a lot of bad karma, but none of our family members is willing to take that one. What can I do? Give me some solution. Then Narada Mahamuni told, we need to chant the Lord's name. What? You want me chant Lord's name? No. That is not in my blood. If you ask me murder someone, I will murder. If you ask me loot someone, I will loot. But I cannot chant Lord's name. Okay, you know killing, right? So then chant Mara, Mara, Mara. In Sanskrit, Mara means kill, kill, kill. So this Dasratnakar is very happy. Okay, I'm praising my profession, killing profession. So he's telling that Mara, Mara, Mara. It became Rama, 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 Rama. Unknowingly, he chanted Lord Rama's name. All his dirt of his heart got purified and he became a pure devotee of Lord Ramachandra, and he is able to visualize a whole Ramayana, and he was able to document whole Ramayana. So that is the power of chanting holy name. So this holy name chanting will cleanse everybody's heart. Everybody's heart. And there is no doubt about that. Even when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he was traveling from Puri to Vrindavan, he was traveling on the way to Jharkhand forest. In the Jharkhand forest, when he was chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. All the animals, cruel animals, not sattvic animals, cruel animals like tiger, all these cruel animals also came and just lift their hand and start chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So that is the power of the holy name. However, they are contaminated or they are ignorant, but if it touches their heart, it will be purified. Just like Shastras are telling that whoever chanting, all the sins that they performed are burnt out like a grains, frying grains. So if you consider your sinful reactions, if you compare sinful actions like your seeds, like it will fructify sometime later. So if you fry these seeds and plant, it won't grow anything. Similarly, the minute anyone by knowingly or unknowingly chant this Hare Krishna Mahamantra, all the sins will be burnt out. Once the sins are burnt out, you will become pure, and you will have a clear vision what you want to do, what is your aim. So like that, there are unlimited examples about benefits of chanting and how it will purify our heart. The second effect that we have here, Bhavadhavagni Nirvapanam. So this Bhavadhavagni Nirvapanam, what does it mean? So Bhavadhavagni means, Bhava means this material contamination. Nirvapanam means it will remove. How it will remove? So here, this material world is compared as a blazing fire. Blazing fire in the sense, we have forest fire. Like in the forest, if any fire came in the forest, it's very difficult to control that fire. It will go on for days and days. We already experienced. Like a month ago, there was a forest fire in Canada, and that fire went on like a few weeks, and even that fog, that smoke came up to here, New Jersey also. We are all suffered with that air pollution. That forest fire is like that. This life or this material nature is also compared as this Bhavadavagni. This it's continuous. Like we may feel like that today I have a problem. If I fix this problem, I'll be happy. But is that true? No. Tomorrow another problem will come. Tomorrow, if you fix that problem, day after tomorrow another problem will come. So like that, this material life is full of miseries, like forest fire. It's full of miseries. This material world is compared as a dukkhalaya. People may say that, why Prabhu, I am getting so many miseries? So this place is dukkhalaya. So what do you expect? It's full of miseries. How can I come out of this dukkhalaya? How can I come out of this blazing fire? The blazing fire cannot be stopped with the 1 bucket of water or 2 bucket of water, or with the 1 fire engine tank, or one with helicopter water tank. Only the solution is a spiritual master enter into our life, and if you take shelter of the spiritual master, and if you take the shelter of this holy name, then only we can come out of this Dhavagni, this forest fire. Otherwise, it's very difficult to come out of this forest fire. So we have to chant this Hare Krishna Mahamantra, if possible, 16 rounds every day. Initially, whoever is in beginning days, it may be difficult for them. At least start some rounds, like 1 round, 2 round, 4 round. Slowly you can increase once you get the taste of it. So some rounds of chanting, if you start slowly, this Bhavadhavagni will be suppressed, and will feel cooling effect. One of the effect of this chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, like moon-like cooling effect. So we'll get relieved from all these material miseries. And even though miseries are coming, we don't even consider those are all the miseries. We don't even pay much attention of them. That is the benefit of chanting this Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Technically, this chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra will liberate you from all these material problems. It will give a mukti, it will give a liberation from all these material problems. One day, Haridas Thakura is a Namacharya. So, Namacharya, he was glorifying this holy name. He's going every town, village, and he's glorifying every town and village about this holy name. One day, one Jamindar invited Haridas Thakura to talk about glories of holy name. Olden days, the people in general, they will engage by hearing Harikatha or glorifying the Supreme Lord or doing Sankirtana. All these things they do in the evenings, so that that is natural purification for them. But with the intricacies of Kali, the current generation people, they forgot all those things. They're associating with all bad things from their gadgets or from their social media or whatever. With that, they're degrading more and more instead of elevating themselves. So Haridas Thakura told that if you chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, it will give a pure bhakti and it will take you back to Godhead and it will make you eternal servant of the Supreme Lord, and you will also get mukti very easily. Mukti is it's a servant in front of the bhakti. So mukti is nothing. In that audience, there is one person, one Mayavada. His name is Gopal Chakravarti. He was very adamant to accept the glories of holy name. And he stood up and he was blaspheming Haridas Thakura. What are you talking? To get the mukti, people are doing lot of tapasya for years and years, thousands of years. Are you telling the bluff stories to us? No, don't tell. Chanting Hare Krishna will give mukti. Don't tell like that. Stop telling all these things. If chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra will give liberation, my nose will fall off. If it doesn't give liberation, your nose will fall off. Like that, he made a statement, and everybody in the audience were so much confused. Why this guy is so aggressive? Haridas Thakura is Namacharya, even though he take birth in a Muslim family. He purified, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appreciated his dedication and he made him as Namacharya. Why this person is so against to him, and why he is so aggressively blaspheming a Vaishnava. Then Haridas Thakura, he was very clear. Yes, he quoted a sloka. Nama divas granantata satya vipucheta vidiheti. By chanting this one, everything, liberation, devotion, everything will come. You don't need to worry. He was very strong about the glories of the holy name, and then he left that place. After 3 days, he was traveling here and there. Some of his servants told that the Gopal Chakravarti got leprosy. The leprosy means some of the limbs will go shrink and it will slowly eaten by some insects. So like that, his nose also gone within 3 days. And everybody came and told that Haridas Thakura, you know that Gopal Chakravarti cursed you on that day. Nose should fell off. His nose itself is fell off. That means holy name will give a mukti and holy name give everything. Then Haridas Thakura felt very sad. He did not felt happy. Oh, I win over That's why he lost his nose, something like that. Vaishnava is paradukka dukhi. So he was very sad about that, and he prayed for him, and he moved on to a different place. So like that, this chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra will liberate you, from these material designations and from this bhava. Bhava means here the association or the attachment to this material nature. Usually, we have a lot of attachment. The main problem why we are unable to surrender to the Krishna or Acharyas so wonderfully means we have this Bhavaroga. The Bhavaroga means we have a disease of attaching to this material nature. Even taking birth again and again, this material nature is also because of this Bhavaroga, this this attachment to this material nature. The minute you start chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, slowly that Bhavaroga will go away. We will slowly detach this material nature and we will attach to the supreme nature or the holy name or the Krishna consciousness. So we need to develop that one. Slowly detach the attachment to the material nature and attach to the holy name and the God consciousness. And also, chanting holy name is very easy compared to any other spiritual process. 4 processes are given for 4 yugas. Tretayam yajito, Treta kalau tadhar, okay. Krutaya dhyayato Vishnu. In Krutayuga, in Satyuga, meditating on Vishnu. Tretayam yajito makai. In Tretayuga, performing the yajnas. And Dwapare Paricharyam, in Dwapara Yuga, doing temple worship. Tadav Kalau Tad Hari Kirtanat, in Kali Yuga, chanting the Hari name. So, among all these processes, chanting is relatively very easy, but very powerful. Why? Because if you want to do any other ritualistic ceremony, you need to have a lot of paraphernalia and a lot of things and a lot of rules and regulations you need to follow. But whereas chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, you don't need to follow any rules and regulations, and you don't need to have any paraphernalia. Like you don't need to have any arati plate or any coconut or any fire ingredients. Nothing is required. Just only you need to have japa, japamala, and you can chant anywhere. Tatrarpita niyamita smarane nakalaha. So wherever, however, whatever condition you are, you can chant this holy name, which will purify us unlimitedly. So I'm encouraging everyone to increase our sadhana, your sadhana, this holy month of Purushottama month. Usually chant more attentively and more number of rounds in this month. So whoever did not start yet chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, this is the right time to adopt this wonderful process. Or whoever chanting little 2 malas or 4 malas, you all can increase. Whoever chanting 16 malas, you can increase your quality and all other things. With this, I would like to conclude. If there are any questions, you can open up. Any challenges chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, or any other questions about
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you so much for a wonderful session. So I had 2 questions. The first one is you told the robber story, right? So does chanting also takes off the prarabdha karmas?
Yes, some of the prarabdha karmas will go off with the chanting. Example, Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj, according to his Prarabdha Karma, he took birth in a demonic family. But the minute he chanted the Lord Narayana's name, he elevated himself as a great Vaishnava. So he's is greater than a Brahmana. Even Brahma also got scared to go too near to the Lord Narasimhadeva when Narasimhadeva appeared. So, but Prahlada went and pacified Narasimhadeva. So all great personalities in that assembly, they told that you are a pure devotee, go. Prahlad Maharaj told that I am a low-born person and I am a young man. I am a small kid and I don't have any Vedas. I didn't read any. I am not a Pandita. But everybody unanimously told that you are a pure devotee because you are chanting. You go and pacify Narasimhadeva. So chanting, some of the prarabdha karmas also will be removed by chanting. The next question.
Okay, thank you, Prabhu. So the other thing I wanted to ask, even though we know the importance of chanting, we know, we have heard, we have been like hearing about it, we do, but then few days we are very enthusiastic, we are charged up, we feel very happy to do, and few days are like gloomy, and you don't get that energy or you don't feel that motivation. So what's a quicker way when your mind wanders around and you, even though you know, but still you're not that motivated? What's the thing that can improve the chanting?
Yes, our devotion is like waves in the ocean. Sometimes wavelength is very high, sometimes wavelength is low. Sometimes our heart or our conditions will not allow us to do pure chanting, but keep chanting. Don't give up your chanting. Even though it is bad chanting or rough chanting, do keep doing, keep doing, keep doing. You will get perfection. This chanting Krishna consciousness is a lifelong purification process. So some people will adapt or some people can accommodate very quickly. Some people will take some time, but don't give up. Keep doing, keep doing, keep doing. The purity will increase and then slowly you will get a taste. And also try to avoid aparadas. There are 10 offenses. So before you start chanting, usually our mind is dustamati. It will, even though outward you are not offending or anything, in the mind, people do a lot of offenses against Vaishnavas or on your Shiksha gurus or even your temple associate people. In the mind, they do a lot of offenses. So before you start chanting, read Shikshashtakam and these 10 offenses. That's what we do every day morning. This Shikshashtakam will tell the importance of chanting so that our mind will be convinced, and that is positive thing. And the 10 offenses, it will remove the negative things so that your chanting taste will be increased. And we should cry, why I'm not getting the taste. Cry, why I'm not getting. Cry, why I'm not getting. Then you'll get the taste. Is that clear, Mataji?
Yes, thank you, Prabhu.
Yeah. Any other questions?
Dandot Pranam Prabhuji. When we get some other thoughts, what do we do? Or sometimes when we feel like little sleepiness, so what do you do?
Sleepiness is a good symptom. That means your mind is calming down. Usually you will get sleep when mind is calmed down. But to avoid that sleep, you can walk and chant. Srila Prabhupada also used to do that morning after Mangalarati. He used to go for a long walk and he chant. You can do walking and chanting. Sometimes mind will disturb you too much. Like you have to cook or you have to go to grocery or you have to build a big temple or you have to do that, you have to do this. But you ignore those thoughts. If it is too much bothering, stop that mala. Once that mala is over, write down all your tasks, whatever mind is bothering you, and then keep continue. Try to hear all the 16 words what you are chanting. Just you divert your mind hearing the thing. So if you are able to hear your chanting, your mind doesn't have a room to think other things. If you are not hearing your chanting, then your mind have a room. Okay, what I need to do, this person is coming, that person is going, all those things will come. So even though in the midst of big traffic, if you able to focus on hearing, you can easily control your mind. Hearing is the key thing. That's what we need to mildly, loudly chant and hear. If you hear, mind will not have any other engagement.
But when you are walking, then you see outside so many things, then distraction will come more thing.
Yeah, initial days it will be like that, but once you habituate that one, you will not see. Suppose in the initial days driving, you will not able to focus on driving, you will focus on the roadside signs and other stuff. But if you are expert in driving, you don't even see the what is there next. You will focus on only in your driving route and your map. So like that, you are walking bodily, but mind is hearing chanting. Okay, practice. Different people will fit in different patterns, or else you can sit in front of your altar, and by seeing them you can chant, so that your distractions will not be there. Technically, your mind is occupied. Like mind is controlled with 5 senses, like eyes, ears, touch, and tongue and nose. These 5 indriyas are controlled. While chanting, the majority of indriyas are engaged. So while chanting, your tongue is engaged, your ears are engaged, your sparsha, your touch is engaged by moving the mala. So 3 senses are already engaged. So eyes, if you want, you can sit in front of your altar, or if you go to nearby ISKCON temple and you can sit in front of the altar and you can chant. So eyes also engaged. Nose, not much impact. So majority of the senses are already engaged. So mind doesn't have much other room to divert you to different sides. Yeah.
Thank you.
Niru Mataji, is that clear? Hare Krishna. I'm not able to hear you, Mataji. Yeah. Any other question? Any other devotees has any other question? Feel free to open up. Okay. If we do not have any questions, over to Simheshwara Das Prabhu for conclusion. Yeah. Suman Singh Prabhu. Yeah. Go ahead. Feel free. You can unmute yourself and you can ask.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Danvid Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna.
My question is, how long will it take, means how much chanting do we need to do to get the service onto the lotus feet of Lord Krishna? Prabhuji.
Yeah. There are multiple things here. You need to, along with the chanting, you need to convince your mind by reading the scriptures and by taking shelter of some guide or some Shiksha Guru or Diksha Guru. All these things will help us to surrender so quickly. If you are trying to chant on yourselves, we may not progress so quickly. But if you are doing under some guidance, then the guide will monitor you, what you are doing, and he will encourage you, and he will give some tips to overcome those difficulties. So to make faster progress, what I can recommend is join some of the Bhakti Riksha nearby, take some Shiksha Guru guidance. Once you mature, you can choose some Diksha Guru and you can easily progress so quickly. So like the maturity will come the minute you know the process, and if you remove the what you are doing wrong. Like if you are going to the gym, in the gym, you are going to build up some muscles. So to build up the muscles, there are multiple factors. First thing is you need to have some proper coach, proper guide in the gym, which weights you need to lift, how you need to lift, and then you need to take diet, proper protein and proper exercise, all the stuff. Then the muscle will build up over a period of time. Some people may take a month, some people will take 6 months, some people will take 1 year or 2 years. It's all how it depends, how sincerely you are following the instructions given by the guide. So if you are sincerely following, within 1 year, you will see a nice change within you, and you will slowly feel yourself. Like in Bhagavad Gita, it is telling that Susukam Kartum Avyaya. So this transcendental knowledge or this bhakti process, we no need to ask someone, am I progressing or am I surrendering? You yourself will feel how much progress and how much bad thoughts are gone from my consciousness, or how much spontaneous devotion is coming. You can yourself measure it up. So the short answer is, how sincerely you are following your Shiksha Guru or Diksha Guru instructions, that speed you will progress in your surrenderance process.
Okay, Prabhuji. And somewhere I read that there are two type of diksha. No, first is first initiation, and another is second initiation. So, is it
Yeah.
compulsory to attend both the initiation before going back to Godhead? We are not eligible, like we women I'm talking about. So, is it necessarily means we have to do it the second also and the first? Without initiation we can't go, that is I know, but two of them we have to do, no?
That is little advanced question. So first we need to come to the purification level. Your Shiksha Guru will guide you whether you are eligible for first initiation or not. For initiation, women or men, there is no discrimination. First initiation and second initiation, both men and women are eligible. And yeah, first initiation is sufficient to go back to Godhead. The second initiation is required to do deity worship and to further faster progress for the second initiation. So yeah, that is a good thing. You have a lot of information. So I request follow your Shiksha Guru's guidance and do according to what his guidance.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Krishna. Any other questions, comments?
So, Prabhuji, what are the criteria for the first initiation?
You can contact separately. 16 malas and 4 regulative principles are the primary things. And you need to read some scriptures, mandatory scriptures. And then you can choose one guru. ISKCON is multi-guru system. So you can choose one Diksha Guru. And you can go from there. There will be 3 steps in the game, taking initiation. So it's better if you are interested, contact one of us in the temple. They will guide you clearly how to do what to do.
Dharmat Pranam, Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna. Any other questions? Okay. Maheshwarash Prabhu, over to you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for nicely explaining the first 2 aspects of the first verse of Shikshashtakam. Hidodarpanamarchanam, cleaning the heart. So nicely explained about the various aspects of it. And tomorrow we'll continue the further 2 benefits of this verse. There are 7 benefits in the first verse itself, which Adina Mahaprabhu explains it. And this gradually we are progressing gradually we are understanding the benefits of chanting the holy name and how one can purely chant and come to the stage of getting the taste, the nectar of the holy name. So this will help us, and we request all of you, please join without any fail. This is the nectar. This is the mercy of the Lord, mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So we all can receive wholeheartedly. Humbly request all of you join and pursue the mercy of the Lordships. Unless we have the mercy, unless we have this endeavor, that the eagerness to hear and apply it in our life, and the mercy won't come. So we need mercy on top of everything. We may be a big scholar, we may be a big jnani, we may be doing so many things. Unless we have the mercy of the Lord, it's not that beneficial. So we need to get the mercy of the Lord and His devotees, so that we get from our association, our endeavor, our sincere and selfless devotion. Thank you so much for joining. Today, as Prabhuji mentioned, today is Purushottam Mass. So continue your prata, your chanting of the holy name and various other devotional services, which you can do extra as from your regular devotional activities. So we have a temple program also. If you are able to come to temple around 8:35 Shayana Arati, there is Jagannath Ashtakam, Chaurashtakam, all will be singing there on every day. As well as we also have chanting in the morning and 5 o'clock to 6:30, and also 6:30 to 7 we have Srimad Bhagavatam class. So we all can, as we are aspirant of the devotees, aspirant of the devotional services, is all the way that we can purify quickly, or as Prabhuji mentioned, we can clean our heart by this process very quickly, and we can see our identity, we can see the reality and the truth. Otherwise, we are in a foggy stage or in a contaminated or impure stage. You'll not understand. So this is our sadhana. This is, as always says, that the life is very short, and it's very important that we utilize. Says that scripture, Shikshashtakam, as early as possible, as soon as possible, we should engage ourselves, come out of all these clutches of this material entanglement, and come to the reality, come to the real stages of our existence. And that comes from the purity. So this is the way we can clean our heart: association, chanting, and engaging in selfless service to Krishna and sincere devotion. So please join tomorrow. And this is a very sacred month, holy month, and the month of Lord Purushottama. And anything that we do, it's million times beneficial than any other time. It's Lord's mercy is completely showering on this month. Anybody is taking even a small steps, they can all progress very well, especially when we do the devotional service on this month. So don't forget that. Keep that in mind, and please join. And anything else? Anybody else has anything to add? Any other comments? Any other questions? Okay. Nothing else. So let's conclude today's session. Thank you so much, dear devotees. Let's pray it together. Vancha kalpatarupasya kripa sindhubhya eva cha adidanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Vaishnavrinda ki jai. Shikshashtakam ki jai. Shri Gauranitai ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Nanda Gaudi Vaishnavrinda ki jai. Gaura Premanande. Hari Hari.
Thank you
Thank you so much,
Prabhu.
Prabhuji.
Thank you.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.